This podcast will cover combined variation. Combined variation is literally combining two different types of variation. It will either be joint and inverse or direct and inverse in the same problem. You have to read the problem very carefully in order to know what to do. For example, if you have the problem, y varies directly as x and inversely as the square of z, and when x equals 32, y equals 6, and z equals 4, find x when y equals 10 and z equals 3. Now, to start this problem, first thing we need to look at is our statement of variation. And first off, it says y varies, so I start with y equals, and then it says directly, which means I'm going to multiply by whatever comes next. So I'm going to multiply by x, so I have y equals kx, and inversely means I'm going to divide that result by whatever comes next, and whatever came next was the square of z. So my problem looks like y equals kx over z squared. Now, to solve this problem, I'm going to find the constant of variation first, and to find that constant of variation, I'm going to substitute in the numbers I know. Y is 6 when x is 32, and z is 4. So I have 6 equals k times 32 over 4 squared, or 6 equals 32k over 16. So 6 equals 2k, and k equals 3. Now that I have 3, I have a more specific formula here. I'm going to have y equals 3x over z squared. So to continue this problem, I'm now going to substitute in the values that I have for y, which is 10, and the value that I have for z, which is 3. So my problem now looks like 10 equals 3x over 3 squared, or 10 equals 3x over 9. 10 equals x over 3, multiply both sides by 3, and x equals 30. This process will work on every combined variation problem. Just be sure that you read each piece of the compound sentence or combined variation separately and connect it into one equation. This concludes the podcast on combined variation.